Welcome back to Brick by Brick. Today we're going to be going through the benefits of investing in LEGO versus the stock market. I picked 3 LEGO sets from my over $6,000 LEGO investing collection, and we're going to be comparing how they've done to the stock market. So the first set we're going to be comparing is the LEGO 20th Anniversary Boba Fett Starship set right here. It's got lots of great minifigures in it, and it's gone up in value by a pretty great margin. Then we got this LEGO Harry Potter set. This is Aragog's Lair. It's got 2 great minifigures in it. And then finally, we're going to be comparing the stock market to this set right here. This is the LEGO 20th Anniversary Anakin's Pod Racer set. Let's check out the market. All right, let's take a look at the market here. So this is the S&P 500, just a market index fund or a mutual fund that tracks the S&P 500. So most of the sets I bought about 4 years ago. So I'll be using that as a gauge. So if I had put $100 into the market 4 years ago, around the time of June 21st, 2020, waited until today, I would be having about an 81% return on investment. There would be some ups and downs, but if I had kept the money throughout that whole time period, then I would have gotten about $81 more in addition to my $100 investment, and it would have done pretty well. All right, let's check on LEGO. These 5 LEGO Star Wars sets have made me hundreds. Today we're going to be going over which of my LEGO Star Wars sets are the most valuable and have gone up in value by the highest margin. So we'll start off with the first set. This is set number 75258, Anakin's Pod Racer 20th Anniversary Edition. I was able to get 4 of these, and I believe I still have them all in my collection. I was able to get them for about $24 each, and according to Brick Economy, they're going for about $55 now. I've somewhere in the range of $50 to $60 is what I've seen on eBay. We'll have to see what ends up happening when I actually sell them. Then we get to the LEGO set number 75243. This is the 20th Anniversary Edition. This set I paid $96 for, and it is now worth $195, so somewhere around the $200 margin. Then we get to the next LEGO Star Wars set, the Luke Skywalker's Land Speeder. So this set, I got 2 of them for $24 each. They're now worth about $40 each, and it's gone up in value by a pretty great margin. Then we get to the Mandalorian Battle Pack. So this is set number 75267. It has got 102 pieces and 4 minifigures. This set I was able to get for $13 each. I was able to get them on sale, and they're now worth about $19 each, which is a pretty good margin return on investment. It's not a whole lot of money, but thankfully, I didn't put too much money into this set, so didn't expect too much to come from it, but it has been a pretty good addition to my LEGO investing collection. And then next up, we'll go to the next LEGO Star Wars set. So this is the Sith Troopers Battle Pack, which has done slightly worse than the other one, but it's still been an alright addition to my collection. I have a couple of these left, and I was able to get them for varying price points. I think I got them for about $10 or $12, looks like. Yep. And they paid about $56 for them. They're now worth about $92. So I am getting close-ish to doubling my investment on those sets, and they've been a good addition to my LEGO investing collection. Let's actually go through the top 10. So then we go to the Action Battle Endor Assault set. This is set number 75238. I paid $72 for the 3 of them altogether, and they're now worth about $110. And we get to Obi-Wan's Hut. So this set I paid about $120 for all 5 of them, and I've made about a $55 to $60 profit so far. Then we get to the 501st Legion Clone Troopers Battle Packs. This set, I got quite a few of them. I believe I have 5 or 6 in my collection, and I paid about $144, and they're now going for about $210. Then we get to the LEGO Snow Speeder set. So this set I got for $16 and is now going for about $23. And then we'll end up with this one. This is the LEGO Yoda figure. I got this set for $80 and is now worth about $115. So one of my favorite LEGO themes to invest in is LEGO Star Wars. It generally gives me pretty safe, reliable return on investment, and generally they're pretty great investments. Some, of course, do better than others, but being able to pick out the ones that do well can be an important skill to have. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe. So as we've seen, this LEGO set right here, the Aragog's Lair set, this Boba Fett Starship, and the set right here, the Anakin's Pod Racer 20th Anniversary Edition. Each of those sets have outperformed the market. I've of course had some sets that have not. It's kind of just some risk, some reward, but there are certainly some other drawbacks to investing in the stock market versus LEGO. When you're investing in the stock market, your stocks don't get damaged and they take They don't really take any space to store. That is a downside with Lego investing, is you have to put these in like a closet. You generally have to have a lot of room, depending of course on the size of your Lego investing collection, but it can be something that takes up a lot of space in your house. And there are also certainly times when Lego sets get damaged, the little corners wear off, or just in the process of selling them, sometimes they get like sun exposure or various other forms that can decrease the value of the set, that can be harmful to your bottom line when you end up selling those sets. And there are certainly ways to avoid that, and I've been able to avoid most of them, but there are still definitely times when I accidentally drop a set or something and it breaks a corner piece or something, or a set gets opened without me knowing. Anyhow, but I try to keep a close eye on what ends up happening to help make sure my Lego sets are worth quite a bit. So those sets have outperformed the market. There are some that have gone about as well as the market. For example, we looked earlier at the Lego Luke Skywalker's Landspeeder, as well as the Obi-Wan's house set right here, the Obi-Wan's hut set. Each of these have done about as well as the market. And another benefit of investing in Lego is it's a little more fun. You get to actually hold on to a bunch of Lego sets. If you grew up with Lego or are still an adult fan of Lego, it can be a really fun thing to kind of make money from a passion you enjoy quite a bit. And so that's been one of my favorite parts about Lego investing, and it also is able to generally make you pretty good money. I've been able to make a couple $1,000s investing in Lego, and it's been a great return on investment for me. I do have, and if you had to choose between the two and you had a small budget, I would probably go with Lego, because you're likely going to increase, if you pick the right sets, you can increase the value of your investment more than if you bought a share of the S&P 500. If you have a large portfolio, a larger net worth that you're willing to risk to help grow through investments, I think it would probably be best to diversify a little bit. I'd probably currently I have about 6% of my net worth in Lego, and I have the rest in stocks, mutual funds, bonds, and other more mainstream investments. So I do think that a good chunk of it, or an okay chunk of it, just to add to diversity and to diversify your portfolio, should be devoted to Lego. It's generally going to have a higher return if you pick the right sets. Sometimes I don't, but that's just how it goes. Some risk, some reward. But those sets are generally going to overperform the market. But if you have a large collection, you're probably not going to be able to buy $100,000 worth of Lego. There are certainly plenty of people who do that, but it's going to take a lot of space, it's going to take a lot of storage, and another fact is it's going to take a lot of time. Sometimes you have to like dust the sets, and you have to make sure they aren't deteriorating, and just keep an eye on how well they are doing while they're in storage, and that can be a time-consuming process to do. It also takes a lot more time to sell the Lego set whenever you're ready to sell it. If you do it through eBay like I do, you have to list it, and then you have to wait a week, and then you hopefully make money off of it. If you did it as a buy now, you will definitely want to make money off of it, but if you did it as an auction, it's a little more risky. Sometimes that can lead to higher profits though, but Lego investing is going to take a little more time. It's a little more time intensive, and that can be a drawback from it. But overall, I think Lego investing is a great way to get started on your investing journey, especially if you don't have super high net worth. It can be a great way to get started. All right, and then we'll be going over some other benefits of investing in the stock market next. Investing in the stock market takes a lot less time than investing in Lego. You're able to buy pretty much any stock, bond, mutual fund, ETF, whatever you want in seconds when the market's open, and it can be a great way to diversify your portfolio. The same cannot really be said with Lego. It's a little bit more of a time-consuming process when it comes to selling Lego. It can kind of drag on for a while, but eventually, if you're able to pick the right sets, it can lead to higher returns than if you were to invest in the stock market. Plus, you can time it well. It's not usually very possible to time the market well in the short run. Over the long run, it will generally go up in value. But for Lego sets, you can sometimes get a general idea of when a set is about to retire, buy a bunch of them right then, and then wait maybe a year or two after it retires, and then sell them off and make the profit, because the Lego sets generally will increase in value after it retires. That's a mistake I've made a couple times, where I buy a set and it doesn't end up retiring for like 3 years, so I could have just put that money into the market and then bought the set right before it retired and then made the money back from that Lego set. But instead, I just bought the Lego set early and kept it in a closet or something while it wasn't even retired. So that can be kind of an opportunity cost of investing in Lego. If you buy it long before it is about to retire, it can lead to less profits. So that's some of the benefits of investing in Lego versus the stock market. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe.